Okay guys, so JD back, continuing on the Dodge Ram 1500 strut, so we'll call this part 2. Turn it around here so you can see. Last time I was having a little bit of a fit with this, so I had to get out the torches and heat that nut up. And then hold my air to it and come right out. So what I've done is I've wedged, I showed you in the other video, I had this killer snap-on, best investment I ever made, but it was about 150 bucks. But I use that pry bar all the time. Anyway, as you can see, I got that wedged up at the top of the strut tower, okay? And then I got the, it's actually holding the upper control arm. What that does, gives me, probably be like a dentist prying your mouth open to get some stuff done. So anyway, that gives me a lot of room to stick this new strut up in there. So I don't know how I'm going to do the camera here. Yeah, I can't hold it between me. Hold it anywhere. I don't know what you guys can see right there or not. Yeah, looks like that'll be pretty good. So I'm going to wiggle this strut up in there and get a couple nuts started real quick. And these things aren't light. They're probably, oh my gosh, I don't know. They got a little bit of weight to them. So anyways, we're going to take the top of the strut since we got this pried wide open here. Whoa, cramped and heavy. Strut up in there. And we're going to line up the bolts. Or line up the studs on top of the strut. Should have had my cardboard over here so I had something to kneel on, because I'm working on the ground, guys. But obviously I don't recommend it for the backyard mechanic. I mean, if you've got some stuff to work with, like air and... Alright, so we got our studs sticking up through there. We're going to go ahead and get some nuts started. I don't know what you guys can see, but essentially those three studs on top of the... All your McPherson type struts have those. And we're just going to start the nuts. Then we can let go and let this thing dangle for a minute. And get it wedged in there so it'll stay, so I can get these nuts started. Alrighty. And this is a trick I was going to show you guys that's going to speed up the process a lot, because it's the difference between getting a wrench to these 3 nuts at the top of the strut. And you can get them either with a wrench or you can get them with a socket extension. And then the air, oh, there went that nut. You can get them with a 1/2 inch impact from the top, which is my preferred method, obviously. Anytime you can do something with air as opposed to doing it by hand, you're a little bit further ahead of the game. So I just started those, the strut setting in there, and I started the 3 nuts on the top of the strut there. Alright, so at least they're going to hold it. I can move it around now and wiggle in the bottom and then get that bolt through there so it sits in that bushing on the lower control arm. And I don't know, I was going to wedge my phone in here, but that might not be a good idea. But I'm just going to, it's already sitting on there, so it's up high enough. The fact that I got stuff tied up out of the way really helped me a lot. So that's probably going to hurt. That might hurt when I knock that in, but... Yep. And all I did was tap it with my hand, and it's in. So now all we got to do is line it up, cram the bolt through there with a nut, and that's that for that. And we're going to tighten everything up. You see I got the ball joint loose. The axle's kind of holding us from coming all the way out. So what I'll do is I'll take that pry bar out, let this upper control arm down, and put it back together, put the nuts back in it. So maybe I'll just show you the finished product on a third video. But you get the idea. There's your tie rod end. I mean, goes in the knuckle there. Come up to the knuckle. And there's where I'm going to push that back up to here. And then I'm going to unpry that so that it'll come down through the stud from the ball joint, will come back down through this knuckle. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. If you found these 2 videos, part 1 and part 2, if you found them in order, I hope you did. And I hope it helped. So shoot me a thumbs up, like this video, and subscribe. This is JD with JD Enterprises. Got a lot of cool stuff coming up. As soon as I get my MIG welder I should have bought years ago. Got the remote control lawnmower build, the second build coming up. So hope you guys subscribe and stay tuned for that. All right, thanks for watching.